We put some Q&A on the Instagram story. Ask customers for their most pressing questions. Let's see what they've got. What sets Duvin apart from its competitors? We don't suck. Ins and outs for 2025. In key lime pie, jean shorts, shuffleboard, ceramic statues in your home. I saw a table with a ceramic Black Panther like under the table. I've been losing sleep about it ever since. So on the outs, AI. Now that's a contrarian take, but I just don't want to learn it. So I'm out. You guys have all the fun. I'll be here designing t-shirts. When are you opening a dedicated brick and mortar store? So we've been thinking about this for a while, but I think we want it to be a compound. So we want not just to be a retail store, we want a coffee shop. You can come hang out, work, maybe a bar. We know, gotta have the margaritas dialed. But then I'm thinking some shuffleboard in the back, some ping pong tables. I don't know, but we gotta find a spot. Everyone can come hang, margaritas on me. Let's get it. What challenges have you faced in the new age of social media marketing? What challenges? Well, I would say we love to do photo, and now I'm becoming a TikToker. So that's the biggest challenge. Other than that, I think we've had a lot of fun. We're gonna go more in person this year too. So maybe take it off of social media a little more. Some more events, bring the golf tournament back. Top secret between me and you, Shuffleboard Club, coming back in 2025. I hope you guys are on your game. See you there. Will you ever collaborate with NCAA franchises? I mean, I'm gonna give away a lot of secrets today. We're in the application process right now, so NCAA, you see this, move us to the front of the line. But we're gonna start small, hopefully with like 3 to 5 teams, roll out some small collections, have some fun, send our boy Brandon on the road, you know, hitting each campus maybe. Let's do some fun content. Man on the street interview, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, we're gonna take kind of the business model we've been doing with like NBA, NFL, and apply that over to some of the NCAA. See how it goes. When did you realize you were on to something in the early days? I don't know if I know the exact where we were, but for like the first couple of years, it was just me bullying my friends into wearing it and supporting it. And you don't really get to see anybody else wearing it. And I think we were at the airport or something, and I ran into a guy and he was decked out in Duvin head to toe. And I was like, oh, sick shirt. And then he went on a spiel about Duvin and explaining to me the brand and all this stuff. And in my head, I was just like, this is fucking crazy. Like, he knows all the details, and it was super cool. So I think at that point we're like, okay, we're actually making a dent onto this ocean of an internet, and people are seeing it. So that was always super exciting. And a lot of times if I see someone wearing it, I just, on the sneak attack, I tell them nice shirt, nice hat. I don't mention anything else, but if you ever see me cruising by, stop me, we'll talk. What would you be doing if you weren't making clothes? What's your answer for me, James? Calendar organizer. I don't know. Thankfully, it's very tan somewhere. Yeah, thankfully it's working out. So I do have a lifelong goal of like morphing into Jimmy Buffett. The problem there is that I have zero musical talent. Bang, bang, boom, bop, bang, bop, bam. So I've run into a hiccup there, but I think I can kind of put together the parts on the other side of, you know, Key West, tanning. Maybe I'm working on a boat. I don't know. I'm playing Jimmy Buffett. It's on the speaker, but what am I doing? I don't know. I'm scrambling. What would you have as your last meal? A pancake breakfast sandwich. Hear me out. Instead of toast, we're gonna put some silver dollar pancakes, eggs, bacon, and then we're gonna throw some syrup in there, close it up, and a margarita on the side. What's your favorite beach in Florida? Well, I guess I have to call out New Smyrna Beach. It's where I've grown up going. I'm what you would call an O-Town goon. So I am the classic guy driving over into the, you know, across town 45 minutes, showing up at the beach. dropping in on people, pissing everyone off, and telling me to go fucking home. What's the weirdest and most unexpected place you've ever found design inspiration? I don't know if I know the answer to this, but I would say right now I'm obsessed with vintage travel posters. If you Google like old American Airlines or any old airline, like vintage posters from the 70s, 60s, 80s, it is just a treasure trove of inspo, cool graphics, especially the Florida-based ones. I'm probably a little biased, but you get your horse racing, your highlight. I mean, they've got it all, even though I've never done any of those things. They're on the poster and they look sick. What's the wildest product review you've ever received? Brandon might have one off the top of his head. I was gonna say, I don't think most of them are repeatable. They'll email us and say, you're kind of like, you're Tom Brady. You're designing the shirt, you're putting it in the mail, you're throwing it to me. They're Gronkowski catching it at the bar. They run to the end zone. Can I say they on this or no? I just got hot. I just got real hot. Will we ever see a return of the Filthy Flamingo Surf Gang? Well, I've got the tattoo, so we better bring it back. Can't phase out. And to that British brand, I can't remember the name, that you keep making Filthy Flamingo Surf Gang tees. It's time to stop. I mean, let's just come to an agreement. That's ours. Let it go. It's ours. What is your proudest moment as a founder of the brand? I don't know. I think there's been a couple. I mean, we have, a moment every year where I'm like, holy shit, we've come a long way. I think the one that freaked me out the most was probably the first Miami Dolphins collection. We ordered what we thought was way too much product and we were stressed out about it. And then we hit launch and looked at the computer and 30 seconds later, everything was sold out. And then I think I just cried. I'm not sure what I did. But then, the hate mail started coming, didn't order enough, sold out too quick. So it was short-lived, but I would say the Dolphins collection. That was probably the first one where it was like, bang. How would you describe your office culture? Someone else should come in. I shouldn't answer this. Brandon, come on. Step into frame. You got to speak into the mic. Lean in. Tell us about the company culture.
Everything revolves around NBA Jam.
But why go for 2 when you can go for 3 and take it home?
Well, that's true. If anybody wants to smoke, you can get it. I don't think we answered that question at all, but what's the craziest feedback or suggestion you've ever received from a fan of the brand? That if we keep making camo, he's gonna kill us? I don't know, what was that hate mail we just got recently? He saw this hat and he was not happy, okay? And if you're watching this, bud, I'm sorry. It's just one. The people wanted it. I try to give people what they want. I enjoy wearing it too. If your clothing could make someone feel like a fictional character, who would they feel like? It's gotta be the Bodhisattva, right? Point Break. I get made fun of for trying to incorporate Johnny Utah into everything. I'm gonna pivot, go with the Bodhisattva. He all off feel. You see him surf and you're like, wow, dude's living an amazing life. He gets it. That's what happens when you put on Duvin. An amazing life, and then you get it. I've gotten 17 emails since we started. Fucking nauseous. What's one thing about your job position that people would be surprised to know? That I don't use a calendar. We always joke that we started this company because we loved going to the beach and playing sports, doing things of leisure, you might say. Turns out, so we started the company because we loved that. We wanted to do more of that. And then we just never went back to the beach. I've been stuck here at the office or the warehouse for 10 years. So that is why I am pale. That is why I am angry, okay? Garrett's killing me. He's gonna watch this. You're killing me, okay? You're fucking killing me. What is the Duvin mantra? James, I want you to kick in here. What do you got? What is a mantra technically?
It's just something you repeat over and over to yourself to keep you focused.
Well, keeping me focused might not be an option. Hold on. We're gonna do this live. I know I already said AI's out. I'm gonna use some AI though. Okay, ChatGPT, a list of mantras for the owner of Duvin. Stay curious, stay creative, and stay salty. That's not mine. And that's another reason why AI is out. And maybe you cut the part out where I say ChatGPT because I think they're putting hits out on people. Cut that part too. I think we're running out of questions. If you were a cocktail, what would you be? It's an easy one, a margarita. I'm what you would call a margarita expert. The plan is to completely rip off Portnoy's pizza reviews and go and do margarita reviews. Dave, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but it's happening. And if you've got a good margarita in Florida, I'm coming.